Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to a new Total War 3 Kingdoms playthrough here in the Mandate of Heaven DLC, where I am going to be playing as Liu Bei. This is a very interesting start because you do start much earlier, all on your own, as you will see, and you follow through your very early storyline of how you get set up and things. Also, you don't have to have a settlement to be able to recruit and things like that, which make things much more interesting. So we'll see how it goes as we go through this. This is, as it says, a hard playthrough. I have already done this, given this a quick bit of a play, and it's not joking when it says it's a hard playthrough. You will see what I mean, and hopefully I won't die horribly again. Big thank you, by the way, because I'll be obviously getting early access to this, so a really big thank you to Creative Assembly for that early access. Also, guys, please remember, this is an early access build, so there is every possibility things will be different, and there might be the odd little bug. So, do forgive them for that. And obviously, we've got all our friends so far around the place. Let's get going.
Dark rumors are spoken in every corner of the land, whispering of the end of the Hun. The Zhang brothers, plotting from their home commandery, seek to tear down what they see as a corrupt dynasty. Ambition flowers like a weed, all-consuming and suffocating. None are immune to its sickly sweet allure. As the Han weaken, the eunuch advisors claw more power to themselves. Once loyal warlords sense opportunity. Lines are drawn, as all move to consolidate their own power, whilst Zhang Jue conspires to take the throne itself. The Emperor acts to secure his rule, with the Empress and the eunuchs battling for control of his court. Peace hangs by a thread. A torrent of blood will surely be spilled before the dynasty's fate is determined. The Hun have claimed their rightful place with steel and blood, and have stood for centuries as the ruling dynasty of China, inheritors of the Qin's right to rule. In the many years since their ascendancy, myriad Han emperors have ruled the land, and each has maintained the dynasty in their own way. You are of noble blood, Liu Bei, but a life of aristocracy and war has never been your life.
Yet there is much I could do beyond weaving sandals. The people suffer. Their leaders fail them, and they flock to false promises. Surely I could aid their plight.
The people you meet admire you. You could draw figures to your cause and fight back against corruption with heroes at your side.
I must first consult with Liu Ji to the southwest. He has been a wise mentor and will provide me with clarity. Then I shall return northeast to home. No matter what happens, I cannot abandon those who need me the most.
You are kind and virtuous, Liu Bei. China has need of your talents. Summon your courage and march.
Okay, before we get going, a couple of caveats, guys. Oh, as we've already done a bit of admin, I do still have a cough. For those who watch my channel regularly, you are aware of that, so I will be muting myself. If I suddenly go quiet, I've forgotten to unmute myself. If I cough at you, I do apologise. I'm very dyslexic, so anybody new to my channel as well, I will be reading out the important bits and pieces which pop up. If I stumble and things, I do apologise. please feel free to tell me if you don't want me to do that in the comments and the description, or you want me to do it more. Other than that, guys, let's jump straight in. Also, I really need to stop saying let's jump straight in every playthrough I ever do. So, virtuous idealist. Born of a poor family in Zhao County, you lost your father at a young age. Although a relative of the imperial family, you had to weave straw mats and sandals to support your family. While somewhat disinterested in studying under your mentor, Liu Bei, you loved to hunt and play music. Now you seek to serve the Han in any way possible. So our main things, we are to travel the lands in the service of the Han, and we do not be quick to take territory. You will be rewarded for your services. So basically, I don't think I want to take any territory until they give anything to me, if we want to follow the storyline, which is also the other thing I am going to be trying to do. Liu Bei senses a change in the air. The roads around your village have become dangerous for travellers. A local colonel, Zhu Jing even, has asked you to join the ranks and help fight a band of rebels who have been causing trouble. So we need to engage this guy in battle. Also, guys, I do apologise if I mispronounce any names. I do try my best. Certainly the main ones I should get reasonably right. Anyway, let's jump straight in here.
Forward! Should you decide to fight, you will be joined by reinforcements in battle.
It's the first fight, I have to do it. I always fight the first fight because I don't always fight. There's occasions when I haven't, but generally I always fight it because
blood. They suffer
feels
under
wrong
corruption and rebellion. Those who would follow me are loyal friends, acting in defense of a land so cruelly struck by injustice. Together, we can right these wrongs. Steel yourself!
Ooh. Now this is interesting. This is all a different setup than last time. And what weapon do we have? Yes, we have a different weapon than I had last time as well. Now that's interesting. I've got the same start units, but they have different units. And he will not duel because he is a character which cannot duel. But here, I don't even want to be subtle. We just want to charge these guys at full speed. No subtlety, just charge. Oh, and they're trying to hide. And make sure they can't hit us with their archers.
Find your focus, or I will surely destroy you.
Oh, these poor archers. Oh wow, that didn't last long. I want to try and kill every single last one of them if I can. Who needs reinforcements?
The enemy.
Now, the other thing I'm going to do from my last time, guys, is I'm not going to rush things. I'm not going to rush any of the missions. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take time to replenish and stuff like that because I rushed it last time and I think I got myself messed up by going too fast.
Righteousness guides our arms.
Nice. It's a bit of a brutal murder there. I don't think I need replenishment at this point. Don't really think I need military supplies, so let us take the income and unity. Unity is obviously our faction thing, and you can spend it on making Han people join you later on. It's our first mission completed. They want us to recruit some more troops. to us. So while you have no lands to call your own, there are many who feel as you do and seek a leader to follow. So I should recruit more people. Liu Bei visits his mentor, Liu Ji. Your long-time mentor and friend, Liu Ji, is always asking to see you. Having spent the last few weeks selling sandals in a nearby town, you decide to visit him. I obviously always visit towns selling my sandals with my entourage of troops. I know he's meant to have pulled them together and all that, but it's just funny the way it's done. So we've got to go down there to Henai to do that.
Restore harmony.
How can we help each other?
Oh, I can abandon empire. So sever all ties with the empire. Any group wars against you will continue. Any wars against the empire that you joined will become interesting. I'm not doing that, however. Just want to check how we're friendly. I can try and bring them in, which I think is one of the things. Military access. These guys I probably want it with, to be fair. Because I don't think I get replenishment in a lot of these places.
Welcome. Come in.
I can unify, absorb this faction assets, but I already think I am allied with some of these guys. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully I'll get replenishment in these guys' territory when I recruit. Still in that menu.
Fortune favors the vigilant.
Yeah. Because we're in allied territory here, we get replenishment. When I'm not, I don't. Which is something from the original game. I haven't played Three Kingdoms in a while, so do bear with me when I get confused by little things like that. We have a Yellow Turban Rebellion happening here. They are popping up all over the place now, so I do need to be aware of that. And we've got a few wars going on. And we've got volunteers. I would like to swap them out for them.
Secure loyalty through respect and actions. Towards unity.
Saving, because we did have something happen earlier, and I just want to make sure it doesn't happen again. Right. We've got our first reform. Income from all sources is good. Cheaper recruitment is good. Income from peasantry is useless for me now. I can unlock recruitment. That of peasant bands. Oh, wow. One trade route available. I think we'll go for the... I'm sure I had an income from all sources. Somewhere. I think the recruitment cost reduction is probably the best one to start with. Let's have a look at my court. I suspect I don't have one at the moment. No, I have no court. Ooh, I can recruit a few people to it, though. I'm not going to worry about that too much just yet. Let's end turn.
And act upon them.
Ooh, more little wars going on. The mulberry tree. When you were but a child, you had a mulberry tree growing in your garden. The tree was over 50 foot tall, and its shape uncannily resembled the canopy of a chariot. To many, including yourself, this foretold of fame and honour in your future. However, to your uncle, it was a sign that you could cause a great tragedy. Now, I could go down this one. We'd gain different things, so tranquil. But I don't want to do that. I want to follow the story. So it's a sign of fame and honour, which makes us kind, gives us extra resolve, extra authority, extra faction-wide satisfaction, and extra public order anywhere we administer. There we go. The Zhang brothers. You hear rumours of three brothers of the Zhang family from Julu County. who have been gathering many followers to their side. It is said that one day, while gathering herbs, one of the brothers was visited by an old man who handed them a book of 3 volumes, The Essential Arts of Great Peace. It was said that whoever held this book would be able to bring peace to all mankind. The group have begun calling themselves the Yellow Turbans due to the scarves they wear on their heads. They've already started taking bits of territory, I believe, up there, yes. Right, doing another quick save. Ah, here we go. So we visited him. Liu Jiao requests Liu Bei's aid. He invites you to the tea. You speak of many things. He requests your service to help him rid the region of bandits and rebels. You gladly agree, and he sets you the task of defeating a group which have been terrorizing the local area. Anybody think I knew where they were going to spawn?
Your general's bonds will deepen as friends or rivals.
I think I've gone messed up because I think they're going to run away now, which I don't want them to do. Right. No, I've messed up there because I'm not going to be able to catch them, am I? I'm going to skip this one for now because I think I need to load because I think I messed up. Nope. There we go. I'm going to delegate because it's on a river. It's a little bug I've noticed these missions. They seem to run away sometimes. So again, early access, guys. Sorry, that mission I just skipped through. I thought I was going to have to load to deal with these guys. All that was basically you could choose to go carousing with Gongsun Zan, which is following the story, or stay in and become more scholarly. We are going to take the replenishment here and get ourselves back onto the shore as soon as we can. Faction destroyed looters. Liu Ji makes a further request. Over tea, Liu Ji informs you that he has an imperial mission for you to complete. It seems there have been disturbing reports from banditry in Angxi County, which cannot be ignored. He requests that you head out immediately to investigate the issue. Move any character to Pingyang Town. Okay. For now, we're going to chill. I need to level up. We're going to go for this one because I want to get to the abilities to start with because they are huge. That's a lovely one. Passive buff there. Speed and morale is lovely for everybody in range. So that gives us extra instinct, and instinct is damage, yes. Do we have any other weapons? Can up to them, which gives me more instinct. These are more authority. I don't really care about authority. Especially while it's just me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Resolve is health. Oh, non-equipable. We'll put them on to do more damage. Does make me a bit more squishy, but
heavy, and
ooh,
the
straight expertise.
With produce.
Melee evasion. That's straight melee evasion, but it's a much less damage. I'm going to go for them. Because that's his traditional weapon, I believe, later on. Again, I'm in no rush. I want to let myself build up before I go nuts here. Gifts from Liu Deran's father. Whilst a student, you studied with a distant kinsman known as Liu Deran. Knowing of your poverty, his father treated you like his own son, and often offered you gifts of food and provisions. One day he handed you a large bundle, a gift for you and your mother. Accept it humbly, which is follow the story, or think of how to repay him, which would have made us charismatic, giving us more authority, more public order, increases ambition to gain independence as administrator. But we don't want to do that. We're going to follow the story. So decreases in ambition to gain independence as administrator. We get resolve, authority, no desire for higher offices, and extra satisfaction.
There is honesty in the season's passing.
Graffiti. As you walk through a local village, you see 3 men in the town square. They are tied to blocks and headsmen stand above them. Their crime was spreading graffiti promoting the Yellow Turbans around the village. things seem to be getting out of hand with these Yellow Turbans.
Crossing. Seek opportunities and act upon them.
Okay. Now we are coming up to the tricky bit soon. I will tell you when we get there, but again, I want to take some time to chill. People are declaring wars. The fighting man. While you were not studying, you often spent time in the company of local youths, as you loved to box and were considered to be the best around. As a result, many younger people, impressed with your strength and agility, began to follow you around and asked to become your followers. So be a lone wolf. So give us more resolve, but no. Follow the story, accept them, more resolved, but reduces the penalty from desire for higher office. So people under me are going to be less inclined to want those higher offices, which is quite good. Tao Zhu defects. A Yellow Turban officer, Tao Zhu, has seen the error of his ways and surrendered to the Emperor. He has implicated others in the plot, who have been swiftly dealt the Emperor's justice. It seems the Yellow Turbans are planning to strike against the Empire. Who'da thunk?
Virtue begats justice.
Do I get more replenishment by going into
Station
that
guards
stance?
at the perimeter. As one.
I want to take a bit of time to fully replenish before we go anywhere else, guys. Just in case something happens. Okay, we've got our next thing here. Extra military supplies. Oh, that's quite nice. We get bits and pieces. So we get military markets. It also gives us deployables on the battlefield, which is quite cool. Construction is not really useful, so I think we're going to go for military markets. Potentially later, I might have wanted to go for others, but don't want to be pushing out of this territory yet. So we are going to hold here for now. The nice thing about fighting those other guys in the river is I actually completely destroyed them. Few wars. Oh, and the Yellow Turban Rebellion has begun. It has begun. Across the land, the banners of the Yellow Turbans are being raised, hastened by the defection of Tangzhou. A call to arms has gone up from the Emperor, and all across the land, troops are being gathered to defend the Empire from this threat. As brother fights brother, the Mandate War begins. With the rallying, so the warlords of the Han restore the Mandate of Heaven. That's the issue we've got, mission we've got. We've got to destroy all these guys. With rallying cries of Yellow Sky, the rebels have shown their true face. So basically, this is the mission to kill the rebels, and we'll get 4k for doing it, which is quite good. And this, everybody's declared war. It's why I didn't want to go forward, because you end up here, and last time I did this, I was here, and I got jumped by everybody at once. Literally, I had 4 or 5 stacks land on me, which unsurprisingly didn't do well for. I didn't do well about. So, could just want them for better archers. Oh no, I can't actually recruit the better archers. Ooh, but I could swap these guys for better cav. They're not that much better, but I may as well. Getting better troops is definitely a good thing.
Summer is soft, humble, but warms all.
I'm going to do a quick save, just in case. I'm relatively safe here for now, anyway. Basically, if you're up here, and I think this is where it's hard, and I've kind of cheesed it a bit because I know what happens, guys. But sometimes that's how you've got to play some of these campaigns. I would recommend you do the same, because if you're up here when it happens, guys, literally all 3 Yellow Turban leaders will potentially land on you in one go, which, as you can imagine, is a little nasty. Oh, a dong has fallen there. An oath in the peach garden. And I also kind of knew this was going to happen. While ruining the chaos in the Emperor, you met two great warriors. Zhang Fei, as strong as an ox, and Wan Yu, a man of great prowess. In the peach garden you swore a solemn oath. Born of different families, we swear brotherhood. We shall protect one another and serve the state and save the people. We do not seek to be born on the same day, but we do seek to die together. May the heavens smite us should we turn away from the righteous path. So we've gained our two brothers here. Now, it's an ancient Chinese thing, this, even though we're not born on the same day, it's a kind of a saying that if you are born on the same day, you are brothers in ancient China, I do believe.
Attention!
I'm going to move into the middle because I can't get these guys straight in straight away.
My lord, I am here to serve.
And as we can't move, I am going to... Well, we want to level them up first, but we're going to take our time. Again. Ooh, extra instinct is more damaged, but resolve is HP. He is definitely an instinct monster. So we're going to go for resolve there. Basically, again, I want to get to these things first. Though some of the other things are really good. Extra replenishment is very nice. When commanding, I'm going to do that for him. And for Guan Yu. Instinct there. Extra damage against pushing us up quicker. And movement when commanding. Do we have any? No. Oh, we do. Oh, we've got two here. Extra resolve and extra armor. Oh, I've got 3 there. He starts at level 4. That's awesome. And unstoppable. There we go. And I would actually quite like to give him a little more instinct. You have the best archers, so you can get yourself the cunning one. Because cunning buffs up archers. Yes, gives archers more ammunition. Next turn, we will move them all in and start building up. Obviously, we do need to start pressuring the Empire, the Yellow Turbans, as soon as we can. But again, I don't want to be rushing this, because if I do, I will die. And that's bad. But we do need to head up there for that mission. Faction destroyed, Han Fu. Oh no! The Empire has declared war on someone else. There we go. Horse merchants, you muster your forces, ready to set out and take on the Yellow Turbans. Your new brothers in tow. However, you lack horses and weapons for the battle. Fortuitously, a pair of horse traders arrive, who, upon hearing of the quest, agree to give the brothers horses and money for arms. The blacksmiths are summoned, creating fine weapons for each of them. So we gain our special weapons now, which are awesome and incredibly help us. The Liang Rebellion. Concerning news arrives from the western territories of the Empire. Some groups of auxiliaries, sensing an opportunity, have rebelled against the Han and begun terrorizing the nearby counties. Oof.
With intent.
There is...
Channel passions.
Lead
Right,
strong.
I don't have too much income, so I can't go nuts on my recruitment, but I can certainly do better than we currently are. Oh, he can recruit for nice archers. Why can't I? It's a little annoying. They're 80 apiece, so I can afford 2 of them. He will be able to get different cav. Raider, what's better? They're both a bit meh, to be fair. Let's go back here. I'm going to swap these guys out for the better archers. You, what do I want to give you? As these guys level up, obviously they will get better troops they can recruit as well. I could swap this cav out, but that's a very nice cav. I could go cav heavy, but I'm not really a fan of being too cav heavy. Roll flanking, can not adopt formations. Roll flanking, good against armor. Which are better? These guys are lower morale. Why? These guys just seem worse. Roll anti-missile, but I've already got the others. I'm going to grab 2 of them. Oh, that is putting us negative, so I'm not going to grab 2 of them. I am going to grab 2 of them. And yeah. End turn, again, we need a bit of time to build ourselves up before we do go anywhere. I do want to be careful because I am getting a little surrounded here. I still want to push up, need to push up here for my mission, which is a little suicidal, I will be honest. And again, we don't particularly want to be picking up any territory, so...
To arms.
So we're getting negative there because of climate. We are kind of surrounded by bad guys. Let's just wander this way to have a look. If I can sneak in and raid some of these places, that would be good. I don't want to be taking territory, but it doesn't stop me battering them, taking opportunities to batter them a bit. Wonder if I get the ability to free settlements.
Secure loyalty through respect and actions.
Oh, and you, the late relationship deepens. We're living in harmony. Nice.
These trees must be culled for the good of the forest.
How much of a garrison does that have?
All as one.
Oh, another one of these. Let's guess we're probably going to be going military. Cheaper redeployment cost. Let's do a quick save. This is a bit cheesy. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to take here easily. But...
With all your might.
Ooh. Ooh, they have weird troops. No, I don't want to do that yet.
For justice.
Sorry, bit of a cheesy of me, but again, I don't want to... too far.
Destiny, oh.
Don't want to be fighting until we're at full strength. I shouldn't have pushed there. I am just going to double time back into the territory because I'm not getting replenishment while I'm in their territory anyway. Kind of want the rest of the Empire to soften these guys up. I am playing tactically. There is a... I'm probably going to get told off by people in comments here. There is a very, very good argument that Liu Bei was a very good publicist. Well, the person who wrote the story Romance of the Three Kingdoms was a very good publicist for him. Bribery gets you nowhere. An official arrives demanding to see you. When you're alone, he asks for a payment, not to report you to the government and strip your titles. Your brother, Zhang, who has been drowning his sorrows in the bottle, hears the injustice, ties the official to a post and flogs him viciously. You think it best if you resign your commission.
To war.
That is something which was meant to historically happen. Whether it did or not, again, is a different matter. Why can't I move? Oh, because I've already moved. I'm a derp. Yeep. Oh! I was in ambush stance. Yeah, let's just delegate that. That should be a nice, easy victory. Goodbye, Yellow Turbans, and we will take the replenishment. We will take some of these Yellow Turbans on. Who is this? Yeah, the Yellow Turban. They look Yellow Turban. I am properly surrounded by enemies here. No, he is not. He is a good guy. Faction destroyed. Friendship forming. Nice.
For China.
That's good. That is helping our recruitment. We are going to move up. I'm going to save. We are going to move up to here for the same reason, because we have an ambush chance there. I'm going to have to sneak forward soon, and that is where the danger is going to come. The Yellow Turbans are properly expanding. Ooh, he has been destroyed. Nice. Harvest Moon Festival. It is the time of the Harvest Moon, and the farmers of the local village are celebrating the fine harvest. They sit around the fire recounting the tale of Hu Yi and Chang Yi, in which they were separated after she drank an elixir of immortality and took up residence on the moon itself. It's a good omen. We get extra public order. Yay! For all our settlement. Oh. Okay, guys. This is where we're going to leave this one. So, we're not in the best position. Obviously, we're at war with all of this. We are in a tricky state, but, you know, that's fine. Next episode will probably be dropping in about 10 seconds after, well, either very shortly afterwards, in a minute or two, basically. So, please keep an eye out for that. Other than that, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe if you want to see more of this. Other than that, guys, obviously, if you've enjoyed this, please like. If you've not, dislike. If you dislike the video, guys, please pop a comment saying why. Feedback is very important, especially for small channels like me. It gives me a lot of feedback. I do take it all on board. Again, there's links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my Discord. Please feel free to jump over to my Discord and chat to me there. My Patreon, as with patrons, guys, anything for that helps to support this channel. So if you are enjoying my content, again, please do consider going there. Don't worry, nothing's ever hidden to anybody who's just on Patreon. Anybody who subscribes, anybody who even watches my videos is awesome. Alternatively, there is a join button on YouTube, which does the exact same thing, just through YouTube. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. Next time, Pingyan. We will try and sack it and do the mission there. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see.